Good evening, everybody, from McCormick Gymnasium in Fargo, North Dakota. I'm Owen Frosley alongside Jack Stumpf as we get set for some North Dakota high school girls basketball action, as we're here to watch the Shanley Deacons take on the Davies Eagles. Girls basketball on Shanley TV is presented by the Shanley Athletic Club, taking Deacon athletics to a higher level. We have an exciting game for you tonight. Stay tuned and we will return shortly, right after this message from our Deacon partners.
This broadcast is presented by American Family Insurance, Ken Craft Agency, Bell Bank, Busick, Olson and Associates, Electro Diagnostic Services, Enclave, Essentia Health, the Fargo Jet Center, Fusion Electric, Inform.com, Lorry's, Luther Family Buick GMC, Network Center, Off the Wall Advertising, OnSharp, RBC Wealth Management, Real Presence Radio, Sandine Law, Taxman, and Wolf Steel Construction.
All right, everybody, we're back for jump ball. And it is won by Shanley as we have Rooney taking the ball up the court.
Shorma has the ball now.
Oh, pass nobody home, taken
throw
by Davies.
Shorma on defense.
Working it underneath for Davies and back out to the corner.
3 attempt, no go.
Good rebound by Seeley. Stockmo. Rooney taking the ball up the court again. Passes over to Stockmo, driving in.
No go.
Cannot go.
They're passing up.
Franks with the ball, passing it up to Passante.
She's trying to make a decision here as the shot clock's winding down. Intercepted by Deacons.
That's a great play by Isaac to just reach in there and just swat down the pass. Rooney taking the ball up the court, over to Mesiku Hakim at the top of the key. Pass out of reach of Rooney. And that'll be the second turnover off missed passes for the Deacons already here.
Still 0-0 on the board. Have not had shot go in for either teams yet.
Safransky bringing the ball up, passes it over to Franks. Up to Burian at the top. Works it down.
Good contest by Mesiku.
Reaches in and tries to grab the ball from Burian.
It's going to stay with Davies.
Franks on the inbound.
But Marissa Burian
Pass nearly intercepted. On the floor, Davies somehow comes out with it. Good two-step.
Layup won't go,
does not
but
land.
And wow,
That'll be a blocking foul on Shanley.
what a series of events there for
Got
a
a
little
piece
bit.
of the arm there on the shot up. Mostly clean game. Going for the first few minutes here, but no points coming out of it. Could start up here with these free throws.
And that will be our first points of the game.
Safransky. She'll have one more. It's good. Davies on the board first. And press in full court. Stockmo with the inbound
Oh.
to Isaac. Not successful to intercept it.
Get the ball back.
Scramble again.
Did not expect to see press defense
A
this
third
early.
jump ball by both of these teams already. This early into the game. It's been chaotic, to say the least. They have the
Shanley's-
inbound play.
Shanley's head coach, Beth Maher, seemed very vocal about that.
Incredible inbound play. Mesiku
Yep.
Hakeem takes off, and a great pass to catch it in stride and go for the easy layup. Franks working the ball down to Passante.
Three attempts, no good. Nora Rooney with the ball for Shanley now, making it past a couple defenders.
Making moves all over the court. Isaac has it now, passes it down to Hakeem, and
What
it's good.
a shot.
Bench calling for an and one, but nothing called. But that is a great shot by Hakeem there.
That was great ball movement, really
From the
opening up the
corner.
paint.
No good. Good
That-
rebound by Maggie Shorma as Rooney takes the ball up.
To Mesiku.
Down to Shorma. She works it out to the three-point line. Passes it down to Hakeem
And
again.
Shanley's passes so far have just been elite.
Mesiku Hakeem taking over the game early on.
Yeah. And she's got 6 points already. She's making a huge impact in just a little short amount of time already.
Safransky working through. Passes it out to the corner.
Davies' bench was really screaming. at
Good
the shooter
rebound
there.
from Sealy Stockmo. Rooney taking the ball up the court. Passes to Hakeem. Down to Stockmo. Layup.
And she's
Dead
gonna make
fall.
it.
Shanley with the early lead. Of course, coming into this game, Shanley had that underdog mentality.
Yes, they did. They've been extremely dominant in the paint so far, and Davies' mid-range and deep shots have not landed at all.
Of course, Franks driving in. Floater, no good. Still offensive rebound there.
Davies is really struggling. They need to get some momentum back.
Works it up to Safransky. Deep three.
Wow.
No good.
Mesiku with the rebound.
Up to Rooney, who'll take it up the court. Of course, Davies is a very hot team, coming in with, I believe, 9 wins. It's a big record differential between these two teams. But Shanley is at home. That could be a difference maker.
Mid-range by Mesiku will not go. Three attempts. No good. Sealy in the paint. And she's going to get that rebound and pass it out to Noah Rooney. She got it out of a very scary situation there.
Mesiku Hakeem with the ball. Pass it back up to Rooney at point. Odura Isaac has the ball now. Pass it down to Hakeem. Over to Stockmo.
And that should have been
Underneath
an
the arm.
and one. Push through contact there.
It's a great play by Stockmo. And Safransky taking the ball up the court, calling out signals to her teammates. Over to Franks. Back up.
This
the
paint
corner.
dominance by Shanley is just
Starry
determining this
shot.
game so far.
Scary shot there, no good, but the rebound and pass back to her, and she is fouled.
Davies' only points has come from those free throws, and they've got a second chance to add to their points. Shanley's just been so dominant so far.
Checking into the game, Peace, Hakeem, and Riley Sievert for Shanley. And for Davies, let's see here.
Oh, taken away by Ordura Isaac.
She is tripped.
Nora
What a
Rooney
pass
gets the
to
ball.
Rooney. Up. Ooh.
Foul called. That's going to be on Davies. All right. Nora Rooney is going to inbound the ball. Finding the open. Not sure what the call was there.
That's a
It looks
foul
like
on Davies.
A Davies defender was grabbing one of
Interesting.
Shanley. Oh, and that ball's going to
Just
slip
out
through
of-
Mesiku's fingers.
That's a fast break.
And that's not going to go in.
What a save by
And
Davies.
that's going to be out on Shanley.
It's a great effort, diving for the ball, passing it backwards.
There's been some wild transitions going on so far in this game. Maggie Shorma is coming back in the game for Mesiku. Mesiku extremely dominant so far.
Mariah Burian also back in the game. She gets it, passes over.
Around the horn for Davies.
Burian with the ball at the paint, passes it out. Underneath, back to her. From deep. Three is
One of their
good.
threes is going to go.
Passaante for three.
And they're bringing back that full court press.
Isaac driving up. Hands it off to Rooney. Guarded closely by Burian. Almost getting trapped in a corner here. Might have to pass it away. Gets it to Sievert, over to Shorma in the corner. All the way across to Isaac, driving in. Tries
A little
a layup,
too strong.
cannot get it to fall. Safransky just keeping the speed fast. From three,
go.
no good for France.
That was looks like
That is
Davies
it.
is going to keep up that full court press.
That was a foul on Passaante. And now Shanley is checking in Vanessa Bohr. And they try and get it to her full court. Cannot throw it far enough, though. But she still maintains possession. Works
Vanessa
it over
with
to
the
her in the
shot.
corner. No
No
good.
But Shanley's going to get the rebound.
It's a great play by Sievert to knock the ball that way. As she goes
Sievert
for
from
three.
three.
No good.
It's going to be a foul on Shorma over the back, it seems like. And that is Maggie's first personal foul of the night. Stefanski's bringing it up. Wow.
4-3 again, Passaante. That's her second three already, and that has put Davies back in the game. She has gotten the last 2 threes for them.
And Shanley's going to take a timeout here.
And if you remember, Shanley was up 10-2.
Yep.
Those three-pointers making a difference, it seems, both by Passaante. She has been very helpful in getting Davies back in this game that seemed to have ran away from them early on.
Yeah, I was a little confused why Davies didn't call a timeout to slow the momentum down from Shanley, but I guess it worked out for him so far because now they've got the game within 1 score and got 10 minutes left in the first half. They got plenty of space to really get their game going because it seems like they don't really want to drive in. They want to really spread the ball around the court and want to take those three-point shots. And now that they're starting to fall, they're getting back into this game.
Yeah, no calling the timeout is a strange decision, but it did seem to work out as they got the momentum back and came back and kept the game close.
Sievert's going to inbound the ball for Shanley.
See if they try and go straight for a basket. Davies has someone watching there this time. They dump it off short or passes it up to Sievert, slowing things down.
Sievert's going to give it to Rooney.
Isaac back to Rooney, down to Sievert, who's over in the corner now. Up to Stockmo at top of the key to Rooney. Passes to Isaac.
Shanley's doing a good job of working it.
Isaac for three, cannot get it to fall. Pass all the way to Franks.
And she's going to miss the layup.
Passaante with the mid-range, no good as well.
Good defense by Shanley there.
Davies really tried to take off there with that long pass, fast break to Franks there, but she just could not get the layup to fall. Bohr in the corner, passes it up to Rooney. Back to Bohr in the corner, down to Stockmo.
She will not.
Gets her own rebound. Gets it again.
And it's going to go the other way.
She was out of bounds. She got her own rebound twice there.
That was great defense by Davies, not letting them score, even though they got many offensive rebounds there.
Haven't been too many good looks this game, except for the one really wide open fast break by Mesiku Hakim off the inbound.
That was a good read there by Franks.
That is a foul called on Shanley. I think the ball may have just hit the bottom of the rim, though, and it came down a little quickly.
Yeah, that one definitely did hit the bottom of the rim. First free throw attempt will not go. Second free throw attempt will go. This is a 1-point game now.
Shorma has the ball low, but they're being
She's going to pick up her
smothered
dribble.
full court.
Wow.
Stolen right from her, and the shot is good by Tuchscher. Incredible play by Davies to just get back in this game and retake the lead.
Oh, another missed pass. I was a little confused there. I'm not sure what the ref was trying to say. I think they're going to give the ball to Davies here.
Here's Davies' ball. A lot of unrest in here now.
It appears they called the foul on Shanley, and that's why Davies has the ball.
Yeah, it looked like there was a collision there down low, and that for three, no good.
Rebound by Sievert.
Vanessa Bohr.
And that's another missed pass by Shanley.
They've been silent after that first 10-2 run at the beginning of the game.
This is now a 9-0 run by Davies.
Skari has it at top of the key. Keeps seeming to come back to her, and then Safransky has it back to Skari again from deep. No good.
No good. Another rebound by Sievert. That's her third.
Effortless rebound there. She grabs it with one hand and just passes it off.
Got Sievert on the top of the key.
Down to Hakim, and that's good. Who else to break the deadlock for Shanley? They're back on the board.
Yeah, they really needed to break that 9-0 run. Davies was really out of control.
I mean, Mescu has been all over the place for
three.
Shanley.
No go.
Rebound by Stockmo as she is fighting off two Davies players. Hakim taking it up.
Oh.
Pass is missed by Seaver, just out of reach.
And that was a good break by Shanley. They did miss the opportunity, but getting that defensive rebound was huge in stopping their momentum for Davies.
And now Davies has the ball, down one once again. Safransky taking it up the court. Over to Franks. Back to Safransky, driving in, passing it over. Mid-range, no good.
Sievert with another rebound. Her rebounding ability has just been really clutch for Shanley so far. And Shanley's going to call a timeout. Did not like the offensive strategy they had going there. All right, so looking at our score here, we got Shanley at 12, Davies 11.
One notable thing about this, though, is Shanley was up 10-2.
Yeah, if I'm Shanley right now, I'm a little concerned that we lost the lead, but not too concerned because they didn't, when Davies was up 11-10, Shanley really had to take a timeout there and say, we need to change our defensive strategy. And they did. And Davies' man-to-man and full court press defense has really been shaking Shanley up. It didn't at the beginning, and that's why they got the fast break. But right now, it seems to really be working on Shanley.
Yeah, they did have that one crucial steal underneath Shanley's own basket. Off of the inbound, of course, because of their full court press. Stockmo passes it down to Bohr. Up to Rooney at the top, and Sievert has it now. Back underneath to Bohr. Stockmo's open, mid-range.
Just as the shot clock was winding down.
And what a
just over the
recovery
top
by
by
Safransky. That's the second one already by her. She's been putting
she's going
it
to lose
all
the
on
ball.
the line. Rooney now has it, taking it up the court.
She's going to get it to Stockmo.
Trying to slow things down here for both teams. Underneath the Sievert,
What
great
a perfect
pass.
read. That was a great read by Seeley Stockmo
You
there.
could see she was waiting for it and took the opportunity when she drove in and got wide open. Skari taking it up the court. Pass it over to Safransky. Doesn't know what to do with it. Passes it to Skari from deep.
Not going to go.
She's been shooting that shot a lot. And it's a rebound by Passante and goes for three, no good.
Davies is getting those offensive rebounds.
They keep shooting their threes. Safransky with the ball, pass it over. Asanante again with the ball. To Safransky driving in, back out. Drives in.
Through maybe a little contact there, and she's going to make the bucket.
That's a great drive-in layup by Passante to make the most of the situation they had there after all those missed shots.
A missed pass there.
It's a lot of missed passes for Shanley, and that's what's keeping this game close.
Yeah, those points on turnovers for Davies is really keeping them in this game.
Safransky driving in through contact of two.
Looks like that foul.
Foul will be on Sievert. Davies back to the line for the third time. Might I add, all by the same person.
And we got a tie game.
Second free throw on the way. No
That's
good.
No good.
And that'll be Shanley ball.
Yep. Davies is going to keep that full court defense here. They're going to change to Stockmo to inbound.
Rooney taking it up the court now. Over to
Bohr.
Bohr, wide open in the corner. Mid-range does not fall. Maybe could have taken another step in, given easier shot because of how much room there was. Hasanante, another three. That's her third of the game. She has 9 points already off of three-pointers only.
Yeah, her three-point performance has been extremely dominant so far, with the majority of her team's points already.
Rooney's getting chased around. Pass it over to Sievert, who takes a three. No good.
But Davies is bobbling the ball, maintaining control, though. Franks from three, no good.
Berean driving in past Stockmo.
And that's going to be blocked.
Blocked by Sievert. That's a great defensive
Shanley's
play
ball.
by Shanley.
Looks like it just clipped.
Sievert has been
Skari.
all over the court, dominating this game.
And it looks like Davies is going to stop the full court press here.
Pisa Kim will inbound to Rooney. She takes it down the court. Pass it over the top of a defender to the
She was triple guarded.
Skari driving in.
That's not going to go.
Another rebound by Sievert.
Her fifth of the night. Sievert at the top of the key.
Rooney with it, passes to Bohr from three.
And that's good. Wow.
Nothing but net on that one, and Shanley has tied it up
That was Shanley's first three-pointer of the night, and they needed that one. This is a tie game.
First three-pointer and a huge moment for Shanley.
Good
and
defense.
A steal by Pisa Kim, and she loses it herself.
Shanley crowd wants a foul on that one.
Safransky driving in.
She's going to pass.
Pass
no
it over.
Good.
No good to Tukshire.
But
she
Davies
has
got the ball. Wow, it makes the basket.
Through all the people around her, somehow comes up with the ball and puts up a shot and gets it to go. And puts Davies back in the lead.
Bohr initially had that rebound, and Davies just stayed there and came up with it.
Sievert at the top, passes it over to Pisa Kim over.
Looks like they're going to call a foul on Davies. Looks like it was a reach-in foul. Davies only has 4 fouls right now. They've been doing a great job of keeping out of foul trouble.
Pass it up to Bohr at the top off the inbound. And now Rooney has it once again.
They need to pass.
Doesn't know what to do with it. Over to Messikua Kim, who gets it to Sievert in the corner. Indecisive there.
Oh,
and it's
that's
stolen
taken away
by Safransky. Rooney rushing
and
back
she's gonna
on
miss,
defense.
Though. And they're going to get the and one.
Through the contact of Messikua Kim. Passanante gets through there. Off of the initial failed fast break, gets the ball and puts it back up and gets some points off of that.
I am not sure how that ball went in. That was completely smothered by Messiku and still managed to get in.
Free throw is good. Davies has a 5-point lead now. Yeah, like we've been saying earlier, Passanante has been all over the court.
Yeah, she really has.
Raining threes.
If she's not making those threes, Davies is not in this game. It's just that simple.
Rooney looks almost trapped here. Tries to work around him. Needs the pass. Nowhere to go. Passes it down to Pisa Kim. Driving in underneath, and the layup is good.
She wanted to call some contact there, which it might have been.
Passanante from 3. Good
wow.
again.
That is her 4th three-pointer of the night. She is making Davies pull away with this game.
On fire. Over to Bohr in the corner, and it works around all the way to Sievert in the other corner, back to Pisa Kim. Driving in, tries for another layup, and is fouled.
A little slow to get up.
Helped up by her teammates there.
She did a great job of pushing through all the contact there. There was a lot of Davies defenders in the paint, and she knew she couldn't get the pass out, so she had to just go up with it. She's going to get 2 free throw attempts. First one is pure money.
She appears to be good now after being slow getting up.
Yep. Which is going to be important for Shanley. She's been doing a great job for them so far.
The aggressiveness has been paying off, drawing the fouls and getting the layups in. Second free throw won't go, however.
Shanley down 5.
Works it over to Barin. Safransky now has it top. And now Passanante again from 3. No good this time.
Pisa Kim gets the rebound.
It's got to be a terrifying sight to see if you're Shanley and you see her pulling up from deep, because she has been on fire tonight.
They're going to get it to Stockmo in the paint.
Good ball movement, and she's fouled.
Shanley's doing a great job of spreading out Davies' man-to-man defense so far. They've been really opening up the paint.
First free throw from Stockmo does not fall. Only a minute left in the half. Every point is crucial to give your team a higher morale going into the locker room. Second free throw is good.
Davies is going to take a timeout here.
Trying to plan their next steps for the rest of the half.
And really, it's smart to take a timeout here for Davies. You want to add as many points going into the half as possible. If you've enjoyed watching our ShanleyTV.com broadcast, please consider making a donation to help us continue to bring you quality programming. We rely on donations to bring you every broadcast, and we need your help to continue to improve the quality of our productions and to add new features for you, the viewer, to enjoy. If you are interested in donating, please contact Joelle Shuey at 701-893-3225. Again, that's Joelle Shuey at 701-893-3225. Thank you for watching, and thank you for your support of Shanley TV.
All right, we're back after the timeout. Minute 22 left in the half. Shanley down by 4 to Davies. And Davies will have the ball after the free throws from Stockmo. Shanley needs to get some points on the board.
Yeah, they do. Oh, 21. All right. They're only down 4. They have plenty of time to score and minimize that lead.
Also need to play good defense so Davies doesn't pull ahead any farther. Safransky working through him.
And she's going to miss the dribble there.
Pass is stolen by Rooney. Passes it down to Stockmo. Over to Bohr, and Sievert has it in the corner now. Peace Hakim backing down someone, and that is out of bounds by Davies. Peace loses the ball, but luckily Davies dribbles it out of bounds. So Shanley will regain possession with 48 seconds left.
This is an important inbound play here for Shanley.
Gets it under to Peace. Hakim.
She's going to go up with it.
Backs him down. Misses, gets the rebound. Misses, gets the rebound. Misses, does not get the rebound.
Shanley fans want some contact there. It looks like there definitely was some contact.
A lot of contact there, and Peace did a great job of sticking with the play, but could not get one to fall. That's underneath to Berean. Over to Passanante in the corner.
Wow.
3 is good again. On fire.
And she's going to pull the lead to 7. Shanley's going to take a timeout, as they should.
She has been taking over this game.
That is her 5th three-pointer of the night. That is crazy numbers.
She has more than half of her team's points right now. She has been a huge difference maker in this game.
And this has been a pretty defensive game so far. There haven't been a lot of big shots, but when there has been a big shot, it's been her taking it.
Well, remember, starting off the game, we had a couple minutes there where nobody was scoring at all, and then Shanley went on a quick run, but then it was all Davies after that.
Yep. And Davies is up 7 here, and they're sitting really good before the half. This is what you want if you're Davies. Shanley, they're not doing too bad right now. They've been playing good defense, just except for Pasahante. She's been really just taking control of this game so far. And if they're Shanley right now, you really got a game plan for a double team.
I will say, Sievert for Shanley has been all over the place, getting rebounds left and right.
Yeah, she already has 6 rebounds on the night, getting her team lots of second chances on offense, and then taking the ball away from Davies when you need it on defense. She has 2 takeaways right now. They're going to inbound to Sievert.
Over to Rooney at the top. Looking to her coach for what to do. She's trapped in a corner there.
She
Needs
doesn't
to
have
pass
much
it.
time.
Does not. She's trapped. Passes over to Stockmo. Down to Peace Hakim. Over the
She's
top,
gonna
and
take it.
it's
That was
good.
a perfect pass by Sealy Stockmo.
That will end the half on a good note for Shanley. They've got to be excited going into the locker room after that. Stockmo passes it over the top of the defender to Peace Hakim, and she puts it in.
Yeah, that was a great pass by Sealy Stockmo. Really clutch time. She only had 5 seconds when she made the pass, and just beautiful pass. Great execution by Peace Hakim to make the basket.
Coming off the timeout, that's exactly what you wanted for Shanley.
That's exactly what you needed.
Get some
exactly
points.
what you needed, yeah.
And you could tell by the bench, they were excited to get those points, and that will translate coming back into the halftime, and we could see a big run from them coming out of the gate.
Yeah. Well, folks, we will be back after halftime.
We have about 10 minutes until halftime. Shanley is trailing Davies with a score of 23-28. See you in the second half, everybody. And we are back for the second half here. Just a reminder, Davies is in the lead of the home team Shanley, 28-23.
And our scoring leader of the night is Pasahante with 18, 5 3-pointers, and an and one.
She has been dominating and a big part of what is keeping Davies ahead in this game.
Yeah, Davies' offense has not been doing much without her. She's scored the majority of their points. They only have 10 points without her.
Shanley has been doing everything they can on defense. She's just been the only liability, it seems. And now we are back at it with the inbound for Davies. Inbound to Safransky. Guarded by Mesiku Hakim. Back over and to Pasante in the corner. No
gonna rim out.
Rolled out.
If you're Davies, you want to keep taking those shots, though. They've been
wanna-
working so well.
You want to keep feeding her those threes because that's what she is so good at. Down to Sievert. Up to Rooney and over to Isaac. Back to Rooney at the top.
Shanley trying to open up the paint.
Down to Stockbo. Nearly loses it, but passes it out to Rooney. Picks up her dribble over to Sievert. Running out of time on the shot clock. Mesiku Hakim puts up a shot. No good. Rebounded by Stockmo.
And it's going to stay with Shanley. It looks like the ball went off Davies.
Must have been tipped by a player as the ball didn't even hit the backboard.
Rooney's going to inbound. She's got no one to throw it to.
Ran out of time, but managed to get it to Isaac. And that is a foul on Davies. It appears Isaac was tripped.
It's going to be first foul of the second half.
And Shanley will inbound it right after the old inbound. Rooney to inbound again. Can't decide what to do. Gets it to Sievert, though, and Isaac has it now at the top. Tries to drive in, is stopped, and a steal by Davies. Going for the layup. Good, Safransky. It's a good steal off the pass and good speed to beat out everyone from Shanley. Sievert takes it down and passes it over to Rooney. Down to Mesiku Hakim. Over to Sievert.
From three.
No good. Safransky driving it up. Runs right into Shanley's defense and over.
Franks from three.
No good. Davies is getting aggressive on defense. Rooney has it, passes it to Sievert, back to Rooney, back to Sievert, down to Mesiku Hakim, and she is double covered. So that'll be stolen once again by Safransky.
Davies is switching from that tight man-to-man and having a second person ready in the paint, which has really been slowing down that Shanley offense.
The foul was called on Mesiku Hakim, and that will prompt in a switch from her coach to her younger sister, Peace. Taken up the court by Safransky. Guarded by Shorma, who was also just subbed in. Franks pass it up.
Pasahante.
Off the defense, but managed to be recovered by Davies. Runs out of room. Pass bounces off a player and is taken by Shanley.
Bohr from three. No good. She's going to get her own rebound. And that looks like it's going to end up being Davies' ball.
Good effort by Shorma there. She goes diving for the ball, trying to save it. And now Safransky will take the ball up the court. Guarded by Shorma, it seems. They have switched who is guarding the point guard now. More zone defense, actually, for Shanley, as Pasante from three is no good. I feel like they want to keep giving her that shot, though. She was doing it so well in the first half. They want to just keep going with it.
Yeah, she has the hot hand. Sievert goes up with it, no good.
Safransky drives down now, plants, passes over to Passanante in the corner, drives in, no good.
Pasahante's taken almost all their shot attempts for Davies so far.
Seems like with Shanley, they keep working the ball up to the point guard Rooney, but she never seems to be shooting it. She's always looking to pass first.
And that ball went off Franks. And Sievert will inbound. Davies' inbound defense has just been great. Shanley always seems like they don't really have very much time when they inbound it.
Rooney with the ball, passes to Bohr. Pass all the way across to Sievert.
That was a great read.
Incredible pass. It almost looked like she was going up for a shot. I was confused, but then Sievert is behind the defense and catches it and puts it up for the easy lay-in. Safransky drives through and finds a hole to pass it.
Passanante. And
good.
That's going to go in. Wow. 6th three-pointer of the night.
And that's exactly why they kept passing it to her to give her those shots. Ball nearly lost on a miscommunication by Shanley, but they managed to recover. Over to Shorma. No good from 3. Now Davies picking up the pace a little bit. And the one manages to fall by Mariah Burian. Incredible shot. How did she get that in? It looked like she just threw the ball up there and it went in, and now she will shoot a free throw.
Basically, yeah. It was good defense on Shanley. I do not know how Davies keeps getting these and ones. The ball always seems to find the rim.
Free throw no good, but rebounded by Shanley. And now Rooney will take the ball up again. Always looking to pass and passes it to Peace Hakim. Tries to drive in, backing down the defender through triple coverage, and it's no good. Left it short. And a pass to Burian underneath.
Franks from 3.
Good from downtown.
This game is getting out of hand for Shanley. They're going to call a timeout.
These three-pointers by Passanante and now just the most recent one by Franks have been killer for Shanley. That is not what you wanted to happen coming out of half.
Yeah, did Passanante make that last shot?
No, that was Carly Franks, number 3.
Okay, Franks. Well, Franks and Passanante have just been great so far for Davies, making almost all the Davies points. Obviously, Passanante with 21 points now. She's almost got more points than Shanley on her own, which is not a great stat. Shanley is, they need to get their offense back going. They did a great job at the start of the first half, really working through the paint and getting someone open in the paint. It doesn't matter if it was Stockmo, Sievert, Mesiku Hakim. They'll always find someone in the paint, and they really have not got that going in the second half.
I agree. Davies is beating Shanley in this half already, 13-4. That is not a good margin coming out of the half for Shanley. That is not what you want to happen going in. Remember, after they made that one shot right before the buzzer, and the Shanley bench got very excited, we thought the energy was going to be coming back, but Davies responded with their own.
Yep.
They said that's not going to happen and just took off in the second half. Now Shanley has a chance to bounce back. Rooney taking the ball up, passes to Bohr. Over to Sievert at top of the key, over to Bohr again, and Rooney in the corner. Back to Bohr. Sievert with the ball again. Bohr from deep.
And that's going to go.
From Steph Curry range. Bohr with a great shot.
Yeah, that really was deep like Steph Curry.
And now Passanante has the ball. Don't want her shooting a 3.
Wow.
And from even deeper, no good by Frank. She wanted to respond with one of her own.
Davies is really extending their range here. They're showing that they're gonna shoot it from almost anywhere.
Shanley might have to keep shooting the 3s to shorten the lead faster, and that pass is missed, and it'll be Davies' ball off the fingertips of Shanley.
Yeah, that three-pointer by Bohr, though, for Shanley was very important. If you don't make that, you might get into a very much larger deficit.
And normally as a coach, I feel like that's not the shot they would want them to take. But if it goes in, that's a good shot.
Davies are working it around the key.
Over to Franks, driving in after the fake. Stolen by Peace Hakim.
Almost got back to Davies.
And now Rooney will take the ball up the court. Passes lost by Sievert. Slipped through the fingers. She was not expecting that.
Yeah, the shot clock was winding down for Davies, which prompted Stefanski to drive in, and that's how the ball got stolen.
Skari looking for a pass, finds one to Berean. Back to Skari at the top, over to Safransky, underneath and
Franks in
out.
the corner.
From the corner. That's a great shot. She has just come alive this second half with 2 threes of her own.
Davies with that tight man coverage.
Shorma driving in, looking for a pass, but now she is trapped. Over to Bohr, who gets it and doesn't manage to go back. And Crowd looking for a foul after Bohr ends up on the ground. Sievert,
that shot clock's winding down.
Looks to pass, nobody home. They seem to pick up their dribble prematurely. And now Skari from 3.
Not
just
gonna fall.
rolls out. Offensive rebound by Davies and the foul. They will be sent to the line. Davies is definitely getting more aggressive from the 3-point line.
Yeah, they really haven't taken any points from the paint so far. Not that they've had to. They're getting this game away from Shanley just from their mid-range and deep shooting ability. And that free throw is going to go in. And Shanley really hasn't been shooting much from 3 at all, which is why Davies can put more people in the paint.
And that second free throw will fall. And now Davies is covering from full court on the inbound, looking for a pass. Gets it to Bohr, but loses it. Great defense by Davies once again. And now Passanante has it in the corner. Over to Franks, underneath, looking around. Over to Passanante, drives in, and
that's
is
blocked.
Blocked by Sievert.
She's been really the heart of the Shanley defense so far. It was a very good block.
She has been doing very well rebounding as well. I believe that was her second block, though.
Yep. She had one early on in that first half.
Passanante from 3, no good. It's a sigh of relief for Shanley. And now Maggie Shorma is trapped in the corner, gets a dribble, passes it down to Stockmo.
And it's going to go through Sievert's hands again.
It's the second dropped pass by her. But she has been playing for most of the game.
Yeah, it looks like that might be taking a toll.
Now Skari driving in, passes it out to Berean. Over to Franks at the top, drives in. Skari gets it in the corner. Mid-range.
Wow.
Good. Great shot from mid-range.
Davies' shooting capability from mid-range has just been lethal so far. The Shanley defense does not combat it well.
Stolen by Skari. Over to Franks, who nearly loses the ball but recovers it. Over to Berean. Back to Franks. Over to Skari. From deep.
Wow.
And it's good. Another 3-pointer by Davies.
And that's going to extend the lead to 20 points.
This game just got out of hand after halftime as Shanley has not scored in a long time. Still stuck at 28. No foul called through the contact.
I believe that's a 15-3 run by Davies. Wow.
And now it looks like Molly Flaherty is checking in at point guard.
Her first check-in of the night.
Coach clearly wants to see some changes in this game, and perhaps she can be the one to do it. From deep, Franks with the defender in the face.
And they're going to bring back that full court press.
Rooney gets the inbound, working through 3 defenders there, trying to get some open space. She has it at the top of the key now. Picks up her dribble, doesn't know what to do. Over to Flaherty, driving in. Passes off to Shorma.
That's
and it's
stolen by Frank.
stolen back by Rooney. And stolen again. Ball is going back and forth. And now Passanante gets the layup.
I believe that is 25 points for Passanante. She's just been incredibly dominant, and that's going to be stolen. It's stolen back.
Rooney passes it down to Stockmo.
Stockmo going through, swinging an arm a little bit there.
She will be called for the foul. Clear frustration from Shanley as Stockmo has had to deal through so much contact. And now Safransky taking the ball up the court, guarded by Flaherty. Works over to Franks in the corner.
Wow.
Another three.
That's her third of the night.
And all in the second half. She has come alive. Peace Hakim looking for someone to inbound to. Shorma comes down to help.
Early on in that first half, Franks was not making any of the three-point shots she attempted, and now she's 2 for 2 in the second half. So
Rooney guarded closely, picks up her dribble, passes over to Shorma, good pass, passes down to Peace Hakim. Underneath.
And they needed that. Shanley needed some points there.
That was a great shot. She's so aggressive while playing. From deep.
Wow.
Another three-pointer from Passanante.
That's her 6th three-pointer of the night, extending her points to 28.
She is shooting like Steph Curry out there, just only three-pointers, and they're all good. And they just keep feeding her the ball, and she'll keep shooting, and she'll keep racking up the points for your team. Peace drives in again. Layup no good.
A little too strong on that one. That's going to be a travel. Davies has done a good job so far of keeping away from little mistakes like travels, but that's the first one of the night.
It's a travel on Modine, who just got subbed in recently into the game.
And Scary is going to exit the game.
Over to Rooney. She takes it up the court. Flaherty calling for it. Rooney does not see her. Driving around. Passes it to Flaherty. Down to Peace Hakim.
She can go up.
Fadeaway shot, no good.
Passanante has the ball coming from behind.
Stolen, and now Flaherty has it. Passes it over to Peace Hakim, and it is good.
That was a great pass.
I mean, subbing in Peace Hakim, she's had their only points in a long time.
Yeah, it's been, the Shanley offense has been drained in this second half.
And a three-point miss by Passanante.
Rudy taking it up again.
Over to Bohr, who's now at the top of the key. Screen by Rooney.
Shanley has 4 fouls on the night, and Davies has just found their second one. Shanley really needs to find their offense in these last couple minutes.
And Flaherty receives the inbound. Hard pass to Mesiku Hakim.
Wow,
and
that's
stolen. Safransky working under them, and the layup is good. They've had so many steals, and they just take off after that.
Yeah, the takeaways have really been bringing Shanley down.
And it is stolen again by Safransky, and she is fouled as Rooney tries to rip the ball away from her before she can get the shot up.
Yeah, these takeaways and the defense really has been setting up Davies' offense incredibly well. I know we're going to talk about the three-pointers all night. And yes, that's where a majority of Davies' offense has come from, but really that's been set up by the takeaways and getting Shanley's defense on their feet.
First free throw, no good, and now the second by Safransky. It is good.
Davies has extended their lead to 30. That was a good screen by
Rooney driving down. Down to Sievert, who is wide open for the layup.
Shanley is very upset about that one. They really want a technical off that one.
And now Davies will call a timeout.
Shanley's coach is very upset, talking to the head ref. A little confusion right now. So they're discussing.
There was a hard collision after the basket by Sievert. Someone was clearly frustrated or something, and they ran into her and knocked her to the ground.
There's really no point in doing that. You're up 28 points. There's no reason to do that.
I agree.
It's just bad sportsmanship.
There was a lot of anger in the crowd by that, waiting for a call from the ref, and it seemed there was going to be none. Yeah. Remember, the stoppage was for a Davies timeout. Safransky pass underneath, broken
by
up.
Sievert.
All the way over to Dietz. Driving down and is fouled on the way to the basket.
That was great contact by Davies.
Megan Dietz, who just checked in the game not too long ago, drives to the basket, gets aggressive early, and gets to the free throw line. First free throw, no good.
But Dietz did a great job of reading the defense on Davies and finding a way to that rim.
She really was fearless, just checking into the game, too. Second free throw is good.
Rooney on defense.
Taken up by Safransky, passed underneath to Berean. Over to Passanante, loses the ball, but recovered by Davies. Putting a spin move on him, tries to get underneath, and is blocked by Sievert again. Her third block this game. She is a force to be reckoned with in the paint. As she goes in for the score.
Wow. That was a great pass by Mesapua Kim to Sievert. Shanley seems to be finding their offense once again.
Surrounding Passanante, and she manages to break free and get a pass off to Scari, who now has it at the top of the key. Frank's
shot
over
clock
in the corner.
winding down. She asked
5
for a
on
screen.
the shot clock. Safransky tries to find some room, tries to work through, pass out.
From
Scari,
downtown.
not enough time.
That was great defense by Shanley there. Really forcing a no good shot.
It'll always make a coach happy if you force a shot clock violation on the other team on defense.
You know you're doing your job.
Rooney taking the ball up. Passes to Sievert. Over to Rooney from three. Her first three. No good. I believe that may have been her first shot of the game.
She's only been really passing the ball.
She's been playing this whole game. She is a pass-first kind of player, and that can be very helpful for a team.
It's good for her to take some shot attempts too, though.
Great pass
double
underneath
guarded,
to
and she's going to push through contact.
Over the top of the defenders once again. They have been finding that pass very well.
Shanley finding some more life. Pasahante.
Franks from way
Wow.
downtown.
And Davies
Way
gonna take a
beyond the
timeout.
arc.
Wow. The range on these Davies shooters is insane.
They do not miss these three-pointers. When they shoot them, it's nothing but net.
They're pulling up from ranges I didn't think were possible.
Clearly, she had some sort of challenge from her teammate, Passanante, and said, watch, I'm going to get some threes too in this game.
That
And
must
then
have
she
been
does.
the case, clearly.
She got 4 this half already after none in the first half.
I believe she just crossed 30 points on the barrier. That Shanley TV is made possible in part by the Shanley Athletic Club and their generous members. Check out our website today at theshanleyathletic.club.com to learn how your membership contributes to Shanley TV, the Deacon Den, and many other student-athlete needs. While you're there, be sure to renew your annual membership by clicking a Join Now button or become a member if you are not one already. It's easy to become a member, and anyone can join, so sign up today. The Shanley TV Athletic Club, taking Deacon athletics to a higher level.
Now Rooney has the ball top of the key, passes underneath to Sievert. Looking around for a pass, but is driving to the basket. Layup underneath, no good.
That was some good defense by Davies there to make sure she did not get around them in the paint.
Safransky passes off to Skari, guarded by Sievert. Over to Franks, trying to drive past, but passes it out. And back out. Franks has it now, driving in. Step back, no good. Rebounded by Hakim.
Good job by Mesiku Hakim to keep Franks on her feet.
Dietz taking it up the court. Pass it over to Rooney, over to Sievert from deep. No. Near rebound by Dietz, and now rebound by Hakim. Passes it all the way up.
Somehow
Flaherty.
Shanley got that ball back.
Berean driving down, passes it off the foot of Shanley. That was near points for Davies.
Yeah. Only a minute 20 left to go in the game.
Inbound by Franks, all the way out. Safransky. They have her wide open. Defender quickly moves over. Pass underneath. No. Stolen by Shanley. And now Rooney will take it up the court.
Oh, good screen by Mesiku. Made someone fall over.
Over the top, cannot get it to fall.
And it's going to stay with Shanley. Oh, no.
It will be Davies' ball.
It's Davies' ball.
Interesting. Because both of them seemed uncertain, so they both didn't want to go for the ball as it was bouncing out of bounds. So they just kind of hoped that they were not the last to touch it. 45 seconds left in the game. Now Franks has it.
Davies may be looking for their last offensive possession. And a missed pass.
Over the head of the intended target.
That was great defense.
And now Rooney will take the ball up with 30 seconds remaining. Calling for space, passes it to Mesiku Hakim.
Stolen by Stefanski. And
Pass
a missed pass.
underneath does
Wow.
not hit.
Davies seems a little out of rhythm towards the end here. Rooney taking it up for maybe the last time.
Passes over to Dietz. From deep. Off
Wow.
the bank.
From
University.
downtown.
And that will be the end of the game.
Wow.
Despite the life coming out of Shanley at the end there, it will still be a defeat at home against Davies. The final score will be Davies 65, Shanley 42. here at McCormick Gymnasium at Shanley High School. And honestly, the threes from Davies, that's what blew this game open, and that's what started it too.
It really did blow the game open. They were down 10-2 to start the game, and really, Shanley had this game early, and those 3-pointers from Pasahante really, blew the game open.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah. Little technical difficulties there. Well, there was great defense by Davies. Davies' defense really, early on, it was tough for Shanley.
there were so many steals, though, by number 20, Ashton Safransky, and she'd just get those wide open fast break layups and get a lot of points and or free throws off of that.
Yeah. Davies really started finding their rhythm against the Shanley when Shanley was in the paint shooting. Davies really figured out how to defend that towards the end there.
But Shanley had tried their best on defense all around. I mean, Sievert had 3 blocks.
She had 3 blocks, ended with 7 rebounds.
Insane.
That's an impressive night.
She was playing very good on defense. And quick reminder, this is a doubleheader game. So coming up next will be some boys basketball for Shanley against Davies as well. Should be an exciting matchup. And for Jack Stumpf and our entire crew, I'm Owen Frosley. The final score from McCormick Gymnasium at Shanley High School is Davies Eagles 65 and the home team Shanley Deacons 42. To watch the archived versions of this entire game and other broadcasts, go to shanleytv.com. The proceeding has been a presentation of Shanley TV. Good night, everybody.
From McCormick Gymnasium in Fargo, North Dakota, good evening, everyone. I'm Carter Mitchell alongside Aiden Fitzgerald as we get set for North Dakota High School basketball action as the Shanley Deacons prepare to take on the Fargo Davies Eagles. Basketball on Shanley TV is presented by the Shanley Athletic Club, taking Deacon athletics to a higher level. We have an exciting game for you tonight. Stay tuned and we will return shortly right after this message from our Deacon partners.
This broadcast is presented by American Family Insurance, Ken Craft Agency, Bell Bank, Busick, Olson and Associates, Electro Diagnostic Services, Enclave, Essentia Health, the Fargo Jet Center, Fusion Electric, Inform.com, Lorry's, Luther Family Buick GMC, Network Center, Off the Wall Advertising, OnSharp, RBC Wealth Management, Real Presence Radio, Sandine Law, Taxman, and Wolf Steel Construction.
And here we are in McCormick Gymnasium as the Shanley Deacons get ready to take on their neighbors from the south, the Fargo Davies Eagles.
Bernhardt with the ball gets fouled by Camara there right away. Looks like it'll be on the ground. They'll inbound it. Chrisman will do that for the Deacons. Sends it into Nowak. Gets it over to Kraft, and Kraft's looking for somewhere to go. In the corner, off of
Byswinger. It's going to
looks
stay
like.
Shanley ball. And the moral of the story today is going to be this: can Shanley handle the pressure that Davies is going to produce? And if they can, we're gonna have a really nice game.
Yeah, the Eagles are playing
Yeah.
tight defensive team, and you're already seeing it right now.
Yep.
As they're getting the Deacons in some traps and really forcing them to make some questionable passes and try and get out of there. And as you see, it's Deacon turnover already. Byswinger up top with a three, and that's good. And the Eagles fans are already making their presence known in this gym. You can hear them.
Oh, you sure can. And here comes his press.
That's expected, and
Yeah.
from the Eagles tonight.
The
As
sooner
Chrisman-
these Deacons can settle in, the better. I mean,
Yeah,
balls
almost
already
a-
getting tipped.
Kraft dribbling around down to Nowak, who gets it into Bernhardt. Out to Kraft, shoots a three from the top of the key, just off the front of the rim. Camaro with a nice board. And Claybo's taking it up now for the Eagles. Pops the three. That's good. Two big threes in transition right away here for the Eagles. And it's not what you want to see if you're a Deacons fan. You're kind of hoping they're not in their rhythm right away. Leininger now pops a jumper and is too strong on that. Claybo up to York. Thought about the three. Down to Camara. Fade away, and that's in.
Three tough shots in a row from the Davies Eagles, and they look good.
Yeah, they must be feeling themselves tonight.
And you can already tell the Deacons are razzed. I mean, coming quick deficit, and this swarming defense, it's hard to settle in. It really is.
Yeah, there's been a lot of energy in this gym too, and I don't think that's helping the Deacons from the Eagles side. Claybo with another tough three and just cash.
Oh my goodness, is this the dream team or is this the Davies Eagles? I mean, we haven't seen a missed shot yet, and these are high difficulty shots we're talking about. Carter.
Yeah, I mean, Kraft had his hand in the face in that one, and I really don't think there's much more you could do besides block that shot. So,
press.
Nowak with the turnover. Claybo gets it.
And that foul is going to be on the ground.
Yeah. Bit of a break there for the Deacons, as it's going to be inbounded and not a 2, possibly 3 points. And the Eagles have just been on a run right away, already 11-0 in favor of the Eagles. Byswinger sends it over to Hasbargen. Gets it back to Byswinger. Camaro with the ball now. Byswinger, nice cut, but just can't connect on that pass.
And that's a
Camaro.
good defensive possession from the Deacons, and that's what you want to see if you're a Deacon fan, bounce back after a tough start and see if you can get yourself back in this game already.
Yeah, now the energy's kind of we're settling in a bit. We can see if the Deacons can get a score here, and that'll really turn the tides a bit in this game.
Sure will.
Chrisman now gets the
Get
ball over to
pass.
Kraft. Cross half court. Nowak swings the
Good
line,
skip.
pops the three. Oh,
That's a good possession from the Deacons. That's a good shot.
yeah, you like to see that go in. That'd be helpful, but you're taking a good shot, and so that's all that matters. Byswinger, another tough three, too strong. As almost a great board from Kamara there over Bernhardt, but Deacons get it back. And I mean, as soon as the Deacons get the ball past half court, you just hear the Davies bench and their fans over there just making noise and making it difficult for the Deacons to focus. Nowak with the three on the wing, too strong. Kamara now brings the ball up for the Eagles. Gets it to York. Oh,
Almost a
Leininger goes
steal
for the
from
steal, but misses. Kamara, nice board, but forced to throw it to a Deacon as he's about to go out of bounds. And good hustle, almost gets a steal there, but
And this game is just fast pace, high intensity early. And that's not benefiting the Deacons. They need to settle in here, play their game. They're not a fast-paced team, right? They need to slow it down, settle in, and shots will start to fall.
yeah, and I mean the Eagles are really forcing them to play high pace too, because you go down and you're being pressed. You got to swing the ball around a lot, or you're going to get trapped. And then on the offensive side for the Eagles, they're really running the court. As a tough shot from Chrisman, doesn't go. Another one off the front of the rim. Back the other way now for the Eagles. Dan York brings it up. Pass down to Byswinger, who's going to work on Nowak in the post. Fade away. And a miss from Byswinger. Tapped out. And number 40, Holden Witt, shoots it and gets fouled by Bernhardt, I believe. Will be shooting 2 free throws for the Eagles. First free throw rolls in there for Witt. Second one to extend it to 13. No good. Chrisman now bringing the ball up for the Deacons. Swings it to Leininger in the corner. Deep jumper, and it's good. First points of the game for the Deacons.
Off a 17-footer from Leininger.
Yeah, he was open though,
Oh,
so got to take it.
no, of course.
But you would like to see them shoot some easier shots. I think that would help. Nice defense there from Bernhardt as he gets a steal. Denies the ball in the post. Bernhardt now getting trapped in the corner, down to Kraft, who swings out to Leininger. Chrisman's looking for someone to go. Nice pass to Bernhardt, and is fouled by Hadvelko.
That's great ball movement by the Deacons, and that's what you want to see if you want to crawl yourself back into this game.
Yeah, you kind of got the Eagles on their toes a bit, swinging the ball around, and they got a bit off when they were trying to get that trap, and it just found the open man, draw the foul. Good possession there from the Deacons.
Let's see if Charlie can turn that great position into 2 more points.
He hit the first. Looking to cut down the lead to 8 for the Eagles. Claybo now bringing it up, guarded by a jail. And Witt going to work on Leininger. Oh! Bernhardt is called for the foul as he tries to block Witt there.
His first personal 13th foul. Holden Whitty at the line, shooting 2.
Whitty now to shoot the free throw. First one falls.
Davies number 22, Carson Busick. And for Davies number 14, Cameron Miller.
Yeah, and right now if you're Coach Weber, what are you thinking you're going to tell your Deacon players the next chance you have a timeout or a stoppage in play here, Aiden?
They settle in, play their game, and eventually shots start to fall. But they are just, these skip passes are working. That's what you need to break this press.
Yeah.
I like this aggressive. And they need to get to the rack a little bit because if they're not going to shoot well, and there's another miss there by Busick, then they're not going to get the board. Getting to the rack is what you need here. Get your easy shots, see the ball go in, and then you can start getting to those threes again.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Ajeo travels there. Ball gets back to the Eagles now as Claybo brings up the floor. Guarded by Ajeo. Scary with a deep three. Banks it in.
Did he call that one, Carter?
I'm not sure. I guess the bank's open today, Aiden. And a bit of a mishandled pass there from Ajeo, but gets it back. Nowak goes to the rack. Floater. Just too strong.
And that's just Shanley's luck to begin with, not getting those rolls when it seems like Davies is.
Yeah. Claybo, tough shot there. And it looks like it will be a foul on Havelka there. Couldn't really tell what was going on.
Yep. Absolute scramble in the paint. That's what happens in these high-intensity games here in the EDC.
Yeah. Looks like Kamara and York check back in for Skari and Havelka. Number 14, Cameron Miller, also checks in for the Eagles. Nowak passes it across the court to Leininger and just a bit outside of his reach. And if you're a Deacon player, you really got to focus on limiting these turnovers because right now every possession counts as the Eagles are putting a lot of pressure on you.
They sure are.
York brings up the floor now for the Eagles.
And just look at the intensity they put. I mean, they want to get straight down there.
Yeah, I noticed that too because, as soon as they get the ball, it's just they're already up the court, it seems like.
Sprinting at them.
Yeah. Really taking it to the Deacons tonight, and it's been paying off so far as they've got a 13-point lead. Number 25, Caleb Scari down to Kamara. And
Oh, my goodness.
Throws it down.
Wow.
And the Davies crowd is excited about that one, to say the
If
least.
you want to bring energy to your team, that's one way to do it.
Oh, yeah. Deacons kind of slowing it down now, trying to get a good shot. Busick over to Kraft. Back to Busick, shoots a three in the corner. That's good. Huge shot there from Busick. Get the offense of the Deacons rolling a bit. See if we can build some momentum off that. York now, good defense from the jail. Denies the ball they're trying to get it to Claybo in the post. And that's another big story for tonight is Claybo. I believe this is his first game back after some knee problems. So.
And he's going to be aggressive, looking to get to the basket here, and he's been a big point of emphasis.
Yeah, and he shoots that three. And Kamara gets a rebound. Misses the layup, gets it back.
And there's a foul on the floor before he could put it back in.
Looks like it might have been on Beauchamp. Yeah, Beauchamp with his first foul on Kamara. It looks like they called on the ground, so it was when they were trying to get that rebound. As Beiswinger passes it in to Miller. Over to Beiswinger, drives. Almost looks like it was deflected there from Leininger, but York gets it back. Miller thought about the shots. Oh, misses the layup. That's when he'd like to have that one back.
Oh, for sure.
Ball to jail in the corner, goes up, gets some contact, but no call there. As York passes it to Miller, missed the layup, and it looks like it'll be Beauchamp's second foul there. Yeah, it's a really fast-paced game. The Eagles are really getting up the court and trying to get as much offense as possible here. And like I said, it's been working.
It sure has. And And it's been working all season. I mean, they're 9-3 here, one of the better teams in the EDC, and they're going to be aggressive to start this game, especially as they view the Shanley Deacons as a weaker opponent. And the Deacons are going to have to try to prove them wrong tonight.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like you said, it's been working for them all year, and why wouldn't you keep it up tonight, especially against this Deacon team who likes to play a bit slower, I would say. Been watching film there as Coach Bart Mason for the Eagles. Manson, excuse me. And
a 5-second.
This tough press there from the Eagles as Deacons couldn't even get the ball inbounded.
They sure do execute that well, don't they, Carter?
Yeah. They must practice it a lot, I guess. And they know what they're doing. Beiswinger with the deep jumper, and it's good. Extends the lead to 16 for the Eagles as Camara almost picks Ajayo's pocket, but Ajayo's is up the court. Beauchamp with a contested three, and it's good.
And that's not the person you want to leave open if you're a Davies fan. I mean, he's shooting 40% from the three this season, the best on the team. And he's going to have to knock three down if the Deacons want to have a chance tonight.
Yeah, and I mean, they didn't even necessarily leave him open. It was just a nice shot there from Beauchamp.
Sure was.
Yeah,
and good hands.
Good hands from Kraft. Pokes that pass from Beiswinger out of bounds. So it'll remain the Eagles' ball, but good, maybe some defensive momentum for the Deacons there. Camara now drives. Nice hands from Beauchamp.
Good steal. I mean, Shanley got punched in the mouth here early, but it seems like they're starting to fight back.
Yeah, and like you said earlier, they just got to settle in and things might start going their way a bit more. Crispin drives. It looks like he loses the ball, but gets it back. Kraft thinks about it, shoots it. Too strong.
Shot.
And another thing I've noticed about the Eagles tonight is they've just been really crashing those boards.
They sure have.
It looks like we have players in position to get a rebound, the Deacons, and the Eagles players just come flying in and grab the boards.
I mean, they are a taller and more athletic team, so then Deacons are going to have to emphasize boxing out here if they want to win the game in the glass.
Yeah, nice move there from Crispin. Slips through the Eagles defense there and finds himself with a pretty easy layup. The Deacons are on a bit of a run here, I would say, in comparison to how it's been going, at least. As Nowak picks up a foul. And it looks like it'll be a shooting foul as Claybo goes long. Yeah, are you seeing anything you'd like to emphasize here for the Deacons? Make a point of either cleaning up or doing more of?
I don't know. They're already in foul trouble here early with just under 9 minutes left to go in the game, or in the half, I should say, and it's gonna be hard because the way that Shanley's really going at their throat. I think you're gonna expect to see a lot of Davies free throws in the next 8 minutes.
Yeah, I would agree. It looks like the Deacons are already picked up 7 fouls, so Davies will be shooting free throws for the rest of the half. And that's really not something you like to see as a Deacons fan, but it's kind of almost inevitable, I would say, as the fast pace that the Eagles play at. And then just the pure athleticism that they play with.
Luke Warner in the game, let's say they can take advantage of that height.
Yeah, they got Havlicka on their team, 6'5", but still not as tall as Warner, who I believe is listed as 6'10" on the roster. Bernhardt tries to feed it down to Warner, and
he can't quite scoop it up.
Yeah, the Eagles really crashed there on that pass to Warner. As number 15, Nick Hasbargen, has it right now, swings it over to York. Drives in.
Tough lay, no good. Havlicka's there to clean it up, though.
Beauchamp kind of brings up the floor now for the Deacons. Surveying the floor. Looks like they're trying to set up a play here for Warner, I believe, as he gets the ball now.
Looking to distribute at the high post.
Bernhardt drives in, looks for a turnaround, spins, a nice bucket there from Bernhardt.
Sure was. Good footwork from Charlie B and great patience.
Yeah, he found a nice matchup, kind of an ISO there in the paint, and took advantage of it. Nice hands from a jail there. Takes the ball away from York, but it rolls out of bounds.
And he's got his hands on a few of those passes and reached in one there.
Yeah, one thing I will say about the Deacons today is they've been doing a good job of having active hands, and they've been getting a lot of hands on passes, and eventually here they'll start to pick up a few more steals, you would hope, if you're a Deacon fan. Number 13, Jackson Beiswinger now with the ball for the Eagles. Swings over York. Goes to work on a jail. Beiswinger, corner 3. Bounce off the front of the rim, and Bernhardt gets the rebound. And questionable pass there.
Yeah, Beiswinger playing a little bit of free safety out there.
Yeah. Hasbargen with the floater. It just rolls out, and Whitty gets the rebound there. Cleans it up.
Wow.
And Davies calls a timeout after that, which is kind of interesting to me, I guess, because
probably changing up their defensive philosophies, Carter, and see if they can throw something else at these Shanley Deacons and see if they can get them razzed just like they were at the beginning of the season.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I wouldn't say they've been doing a bad job on defense so far, but you can, if maybe the Coach Manson saw something he could exploit and is going to try and take advantage. Sure.
But the Deacons are starting to settle in and learn how to break this press, so maybe you might throw something new at them and see how they react.
Yeah, we'll see what happens here, I guess. If you've enjoyed watching our ShanleyTV.com broadcast, please consider making a donation to help us continue to bring you quality programming. We rely on our donations to bring every broadcast. We need your help to continue to improve the quality of our productions and to add new features for you, the viewer, to enjoy. If you are interested in donating, please contact Joel Shuey at 701-893-3225. Again, that's Joel Shuey at 701-893-3225. Thank you for watching, and thanks for your support of Shanley TV. Beauchamp with the ball now for the Deacons. Drives in on Havelka. Over to Bernhardt. Gets it down to Warner in the post, and he just swings it out. You know, it didn't look like Warner even wanted to try anything in the post when he got the ball. And Ajeo had to just jack up a 3 there with not a lot of time left on the shot clock.
You like to see Warner be a little bit more aggressive when he gets that position in the post.
Yeah, because he had a nice positioning on a smaller guy, and you like to see him take
good
advantage.
hands from Leininger.
And that was definitely a foul there from Beiswinger.
Yeah, goes on aggressive for the chase down block, and Leininger draws the contact.
Straight arm on that one, I think.
Yeah, I think I heard that one from up here, Carter.
Yeah. Leininger's a pretty good free throw shooter, so hopefully make knock on wood there. And
yeah, you didn't knock soon enough, did you, Carter?
No, I guess not. Leininger misses first, shooting the second. See if he can cut that lead down to 16. Too strong there. And
you really should have knocked on wood.
I did. I tried.
I'm blaming you for that one.
Yeah, I'll take that responsibility. Claybo with the ball now for the Eagles.
Good
nice
hands
hand
from Ajeo again.
Yeah. And that's pretty much been the only bright side I've seen so far here for the Deacons is they've been getting their hands on this Deacon passes, or on the Eagles passes.
You must be a little bit of a pessimist, Carter, because I've seen a lot of promising things, but actually not. Oh,
I mean,
but the glass isn't one of them. I mean, the Davies is absolutely killing us on the glass.
Yeah, they've been getting a lot of boards.
So they're going to need to start boxing out here if they want a chance at this one.
Oh, good hands from Ajeo. And Claybo picks it up. Good hustle there. Oh! Tries to send it all the way across the court and ends up hitting the top of the hoop there.
That's home court advantage if I've ever seen it.
Yeah. I don't know. Would that be considered out of bounds? I don't know. I guess enough about basketball knowledge. But
It is considered out of bounds, and Shanley's hoops do hang over the court a little bit more.
Leininger, corner 3. Too strong there. Camaro with the board. Again, I feel like I've been saying that a lot tonight.
Yeah.
Good defense from Chrisman on Claybo. And Ajeo almost had the steal, but gets... Oh,
Gets it.
Looks like Hasbargen is called for a kick. And it'll be Deacon ball. Good hands from Maggio there. Crispin now slowing things down for the Deacons as he brings it across a half court. Over to Busick.
As he sets up the offense.
They're really taking their time trying to get a play, and Busick shoots that 3 on the wing. So maybe not. But just a bit short on that 3. Claybo with the ball now. And good hands from Maggio again.
And even better hands from Bode and Meyer down there in the student section. Just absolutely saving those children.
Yeah, what a hero.
Yeah.
Claybo with the ball now for the Eagles. Gets it over to Scary on the wing. And Bernhardt almost had the steal on Byswinger, and he does get it looks like. And then Crispin takes the ball from Camara. 2-on-1 here. Oh my goodness. I think Camara just got halfway up the backboard as he tried to block that one.
I think he might have hit his head on the backboard, Carter.
I would not have been surprised. That was a crazy sequence of
I thought you
runs.
needed a license to fly that high, but I guess you don't.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't even know what to say. That was just very impressive there for Camara.
Was. But a goaltend nonetheless.
Yes. Good break there for the Deacons. Hasbargen over to York in the corner, drives. Floater is just short. It looks like they'll call a blocking foul on Busick. That'll be his first. But they will be going to the line as the Deacons have 8 fouls this half. And you know, we mentioned they're getting into foul trouble with 7 fouls at about just under 9 minutes to go, and they've really cleaned it up there.
They sure have done a good job in that category, haven't they?
Yeah. York at the line trying to extend it to 16 for the Eagles. And he just off. Good. Crispin with a nice box out there. Gets the board. He'll bring it up the floor now for the Deacons. Looking for somewhere to go as he picked up his dribble. Over to Busick on the wing. He gets it to Nowak with a nice cut. Tries to go around Camara, but he's stopped. Nowak's trying to make something happen. Nice cut there from Crispin, and yeah. I was going to say that looked like a travel to me. He took an extra step.
It sure was. A journey, if you will. But and he knew it, but
yeah, that was a nice play though from the Deacons.
It
You like
sure
to see
was.
that again.
Creating something at the end of the shot clock. Something they haven't done much of as of yet.
York over to Claybo, who's got it now. Nice
Good
pass
pass
to York. And I mean, Claybo with the corner 3, too strong. Gets his own rebound, and it looked like it'd be a foul on Crispin. And I was just going to say, the Eagles have been doing, they play fast-paced basketball, but they seem very calm when they're passing it around.
They sure do. They swing it well. They
used to it.
oftentimes find an open shot.
Yeah. They're used to that style of play, and they really take advantage of that. Claybo at the line now. First free throw falls. And they'll be shooting another one as the Deacons are in, or as the Eagles are in bonus. Second free throw is good for Claybo. Busick brings the ball up the floor now for the Deacons. And there's really not a lot of energy in this gym for a J.O.
Wow, and a J.O. hangs up high and puts it in.
Athletic finish there, but
It sure was.
as I was saying, there's really not a lot of energy here from the Deacons fans.
For sure
tonight.
isn't.
I'd say I've heard a lot more from the Eagles side than the Deacons side, but like to see fans get into it, help their team out a bit. As Hasbargen makes a tough layup. Nowak at the top of the key. Gets it to Leininger. Back to Nowak. Kraft with a deep 3 and in and out there Tough roll there from Kraft on a 3. Claybo, nice drive. Misses, but gets the rebound back. And it looks like it'll be a foul on Jordan Leininger there. 3 Deacons kind of going for the rebound, and 3 Deacons and Claybo fighting for that rebound.
And whoever told me that the student section was going to be buzzing here tonight obviously lied, because another weak showing from our Shanley student body, as I see, maybe 7 bodies down there?
Yeah, I mean, it's better than some past games I've been at. But
Improvement.
Yeah.
Improvement, that's all we need. One step at a time.
We'll get there eventually.
Oh, yeah.
And it looks like that last foul there was on Michael Nowak, and that is his 3rd. And that's something you got to watch out for
It
there.
sure is.
Because you really want to see Nowak in that game, because that's...
The Shanley just can't afford to stay in foul trouble. There's no way around it. The team's just not deep enough to compete with a team at this level without their top guys in.
Yep. Eagles now with a 19-point lead with 2 minutes left to go in the half. As Bernhardt drives, stops and pops, and too strong there. Not a bad shot from Bernhardt. He found some space. I mean, eventually those will fall if you keep taking. Kamara now out to Byswinger in the corner, shoots it, and that's good. Byswinger's really been living in the corner and shooting those threes. And
He sure has. He already has 3 this half.
yeah, cashing a few tonight. The J.O. with a deep 3 tries to respond. Bernhardt, nice rebound. As number 14, Cameron Miller, tries to take the ball away from Busick, but gets called for the foul. And you know, I feel like the Deacons really have been just kind of popping some deep 3s here and not really been taking their time to try and find a better shot and open up the offense a bit. And I understand you're down quite a few points here, but nice pass from Joe.
But you want to see more of that, right? Trying to get to the rack, and I think they haven't shot the 3 ball very well as of yet.
And quite honestly, they're not exactly the greatest 3-ball shooting team.
I think getting to the rack is what you need to do if you want to compete.
Yeah, nice save from Byswinger there. But yeah, I understand the desire to shoot the 3 because you're down quite a few points, but you'd really like to just see some tough defense and then some good possessions. As that is good possession there on defense for the Deacons.
Sure is.
As they force the turnover. 30 seconds left in the half. See if the Deacons can get a nice shot off. Kraft with a 3. Just too strong. As looks like we'll slow it down here as Cameron Miller brings it up for the Eagles. He's guarded by Busick, and it looks like they're probably going to try and get the last shot of the half.
Shot clock's turned off.
York going to work on Kraft, lose the ball, kicks it out. Cameron Miller drives, underhand layup is too strong.
That closed out your first half with the Shanley Deacons 20 and the Davies Eagles 40.
Yeah, it's kind of been a tough one here already for the Deacons tonight. I don't know. What are you saying as Coach Weber in the locker room? I don't know if there's a lot you can really say. You just got to...
Just win this half, right? Try to play your brand of Deacon basketball and see where that takes you. If nothing else, it brings momentum into the next game.
Yeah, because this is going to be a tough one to come back from, especially with how good these Davies Eagles are. But, you know, you can always pick up some momentum going into next week for the Deacons and see if we can rebound and get one next week. But I guess you never know. I've seen crazier things in sports. So
yeah, so have I. Well, that wraps up for the first half. We'll see you guys in 9 minutes and 30 seconds as we continue our broadcast in the second half of this Tuesday night basketball game.
Shanley TV is made possible in part by the Shanley Athletic Club and their generous members. Check out their website today at shanleyathleticClub.com to learn more about how your membership contributes to Shanley TV, the Deacon Den, and many other student-athlete needs. While you're there, be sure to renew your annual membership by clicking the Join Now button or become a member if you are not one already. It's easy to become a member and anyone can join, so sign up today. The Shanley Athletic Club, taking Deacon athletics to a higher level. And welcome back to McCormick Gymnasium for the second half of this high school basketball game. If you haven't been tuned in already, the Eagles are currently up. Fargo Davies Eagles are currently up 40-20 on the Shanley Deacons. As Chrisman has the ball now for the Deacons and looking for someone to go, gets it to Nowak. Nowak back to Chrisman. Drives. Floater. Good. It rolls in there.
Nice shot by Chrisman.
Yeah, and that's a tough shot, but the Deacons are going to have to make a lot of those if they're going to want to come back here in the second half. Oh, nice pass there from Hasbargen to Beisberger, but ends up out of bounds. Nowak shoots a three in transition, too strong. As York brings up the floor now for the Eagles.
And that was kind of the story of the first half. There's a lot of settling for threes when they can maybe try to get to the rack more and make some easier shots.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Nice pass there from Claybo to Hasbargen as he puts it in. Coach Weber calls a timeout for the
An early timeout.
Deacons. Yeah.
Like that.
Well, Coach, he didn't use any, I believe, there were no timeouts from Coach Weber in that first half. So I guess he's been saving them, trying to implement some stuff at the end of the game, maybe.
Must have seen something he didn't like. As he's got more to talk about after that long halftime.
Yeah. Yeah, that is kind of a surprisingly early timeout there, but as you said, he must have saw something, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're him, I guess, what did you say to your players at halftime, probably?
I'm not sure. I thought they put together a couple of decent defensive possessions, but then they give an open layup to Hasbargen there. But just probably dialing in the defense, because if you want to come back from 20, you really can't give up too many points, can you, Carter?
Yeah, you definitely not open layups. So you're gonna want to tighten up the defense, and then like you mentioned earlier, I think you got to try and get in close to the basket, because you're not, as of right now, you're not going to be scoring points by shooting threes.
Mm-hmm. And missing threes.
Yeah. Chrisman now.
And here comes that trap.
And Kamara gets stolen over to York. Nice pass there. And Kamara throws it down for the Eagles.
Second dunk of the game from Kamara. And that's two more than the Shanley Deacons have gotten all season.
Yeah, that is true. Nowak looking for someone to go. Gets it to a jail. Almost 8 seconds there. Lining in the corner with the three.
There we go.
And that's a three you want to take.
From Leininger.
Yeah. Bring some energy here for the Deacons.
Yeah.
But
someone's got to do it.
Yeah, that's a three you got to take there if you're a Deacon, because that one's wide open in the corner, and Leininger's a good three-point shooter, so that's one you want to, you like to see that.
You sure do.
And I believe the Deacons had switched to a 2-3 zone there on that defense possession.
I cannot confirm or deny that, Carter, but
I guess we'll find out on the way back here as Chrisman brings up the ball for the Deacons. Nowak has it now, gets it to Leininger. Looks like the Deacons are trying to get some ball movement here, see if we can get something going. Chrisman pump fakes. Charlie with the sky hook, yeah. And no good. Beisberger now, guarded by Leininger, pops the jumper, just short. Nowak pushing the pace now, nice pass to Jail. Too strong in that layup. And yeah, you got to take advantage of that one if you're the Deacons.
Yeah.
Wide
open
open
look. Get that one back.
Yeah. And good play from Leininger to draw that charge there from Claybo.
Yeah, Claybo comes in a little reckless, and the Deacons take advantage.
Yeah, I really did like that possession, though. Nowak kind of got out in transition.
Yeah, I like
found J.O. down the court. Found an easy open layup. We missed the layup. Deacons missed the layup, but I mean, you get more looks like that, comeback's not impossible here.
No.
Oh.
And I don't know how it happened, but Noah got the ball and put it in.
Yeah, it looked like Crispin tried to pass it to a J.O., wasn't ready for it, and it just bounces off a J.O. right in Nowak's hands under the hoop and puts it in.
Probably the easiest assist a J.O. will ever get.
Yeah. By swinger, short, gets his rebound and puts in the floater. And it looked like the Deacons they did switch to the 2-3 zone, by the way, and it looks like they might have just struggled to box out there. Fine, guys. Spin move from Crispin, floater, nice shot. There you go. You like to see that from Crispin.
And this is the best basketball we've seen from the Deacons all night, is this beginning stretch of the second half. Let's see if they can carry us on.
Yeah, and nice block there from Nowak. And Kamara gets a rebound and goes up and gets fouled. Nice play there from Nowak, as it looked like Havelka had found a weak spot in the Deacon defense, but Nowak came in from behind and got that block.
Sure did.
Cabrera with his first. Rolls out.
And Busick still got that tan from Hawaii.
That he does.
He sure does.
Mentioned that in the first game we commented on, I believe. And Kamara, second falls. Extends the lead to 18 for the Eagles. Bernhardt gets trapped, gets out of it, gets it to Busick, lining her in the corner again, and that's good. Bang! Got to keep feeding lining her in the corner.
I know, got the hot hand.
And this zone hasn't been working out too bad here for the Deacons.
Good defense.
Nice hands there from Bernhardt, and Kamara tries to get the ball back, but fouls.
And do I smell a run coming from these Shanley Deacons? I love the energy bringing in this.
Yeah, and all of a sudden the Deacon fans are riled up. Love to hear that.
Most energy we've gotten from the south side of this gymnasium tonight.
Yeah.
Good skip
good
pass.
Another good pass. A JO2 just missed on that one. A good board from Havelka.
And good recovery defense from the Eagles.
Yeah, Claybo pops a three on the wing and too strong. Busick will rain it in the corner. And the Deacons are really pushing the pace, seeing if they can catch. Oh, kind of weird pass, but Leininger gets the ball for three. Another one from Leininger.
Oh my goodness, talk about a hot hand.
Yeah, just keep feeding Leininger, I guess. Make some things happen. But like I said, I really like the way the Deacons have been pushing the pace in the second half. Maybe that's what. Block there from Busick on Velka.
Great block, and the energy of the defense is carrying over the offensive side of the ball. As Deacons are starting to see some shots fall.
Yeah, and one thing I would like to see from the Deacons is that he's found that same spot twice. So we're gonna have to, they're gonna have to clean up the post, low post there on that zone. But as Scar in the corner with the three, no good. Nice board there from York, but good hustle play from Leininger as he gets the steal.
Leininger gets down and dirty and gets that ball.
And the Deacons are gonna push the ball again, see if they can catch the Davies defense off guard. Kind of give them a taste of their own medicine, if you will. Oh, and miscommunication there as Beauchamp cuts, and Busick thought he was gonna stay, but Coach Weber was not happy about that one.
Not on the same page there.
Scar with another three, and that's good from Scar. Yeah, and that's how you beat the zone there. Just pass around, hit the three. Busick now guarded by York. Leininger drives. Quick three and a bit of a heat check. Might have rushed that one a bit. As that pass was just too strong there from Claybo.
Yeah. He retired from quarterback and he must have lost a touch.
Yeah, I guess so. Busick to Beauchamp. Going to work on Scary at the top. Over to Leininger. Bernhardt in the corner. Drives. Picks up his dribble and kicks it to Beauchamp. Busick with a deep three and just air balls. Good effort from Bernhardt to try and get that rebound, but it will be out of bounds on the Deacons. Yeah, that three was just a bit deeper than I think the ones Busick might be used to shooting,
Yeah,
and just a bit short.
sure was.
Gets it down to Whitty, who passes it back up to York. Nice pass on a Whitty. Oh, just couldn't hang on there. And the Eagles are starting to kind of figure out this zone here from the Deacons, I think.
They sure are.
It's,
Getting open shots at will.
yeah, starting to find some more open shots. The Deacons offense has been doing a lot better here, though, at the beginning of this second half, as they've been pushing the pace a bit, finding some more open looks as Bernard goes to work. And Beauchamp goes for the three and gets fouled, so he'll be shooting three at the line. Cut down this Eagle lead to 12, which will be definitely the smallest lead they've had in a while. Hits the first from Beauchamp. Beauchamp does.
Like we said earlier, one of the best shooters on the team. He's the guy you want on the line and behind the arc shooting that ball.
Yep. Knocks down the next one. As Nowak checks in for Bernhardt, and Claybo and Miller check in for the Eagles. The third free throw from Beauchamp does not fall.
The Deacons still do cut the lead down to a baker's dozen, and I like the energy we're seeing from them.
Nice cut there from Miller. Puts in the layup over Beauchamp. Yeah, that was a nice play there from the Eagles.
Sure was.
Found the open man. Beauchamp now. The JL thought about the three, drives, Euro. And it looks like it'll be stripped and out of bounds on Whitty. Takes the ball from a JL, but it will be out on him. Kraft now to inbound for the Deacons. Gets it to Nowak, who hands it off to Chrisman. Over into the corner to a JL. Nice shot there from JL as the three falls.
And these three balls are starting to fall here.
Just like that, and they cut down the lead to 12. And right now, if you get a stop as the Deacons, you got some momentum here going. As Byswinger with a three on the wing. Too short. Nice box out from Nowak, and Kraft gets a rebound. Loses it, but gets it back and gets it over to Nowak. Nowak, pull-up jumper. Nice shot there. Cut down the lead to 10.
Gets to his spot. And we're seeing some high-quality Deacon basketball here.
Yeah, this is definitely the best they've played all night. As they've been getting some stops and they've been turning around on offense. As Miller misses the layup. Swatted by Nowak. Whitty gets swatted by Nowak, and the Deacon fans are really riled up now. Chance to cut down the lead to single digits on this possession. Kraft with a three in rhythm and too strong. As Miller now has it for the Eagles, gets over to Whitty. Byswinger, pass it down to Miller. Claybo in the corner, three. And that falls. Yeah, and that's kind of cuts down the Deacons' runs there. And
you can still feel who has the momentum in the building here, and that's the Shanley Deacons, and let's see if they can carry that on.
Yeah, Coach Manson on call timeout there, trying to slow down the bleeding a bit. Get his players to settle down. Because I think I guess they might not just have been ready for this kind of like pace of play the Deacons came out with in the second half.
Yeah, it looks like a whole different team. I mean, I think Weber might have given them Mike's magic stuff in the locker room because they're looking a lot better.
Yeah, the first half not a lot of energy, and then the second half they come out, push the pace, and it really starts to go their way. So, And if you're Coach Manson, what are you telling your players right now?
Just go back to your brand of basketball, settle in, and play with a level head. Don't let this run from the Deacons have too big of an effect on you. You still got 13-point lead, I should say, and keep playing comfortable.
Yeah, I would agree. If you've enjoyed watching our ShanleyTV.com broadcast, please consider making a donation to help us continue to bring you quality programming. We rely on donations to bring you every broadcast, and we need your help to continue to improve the quality of our productions and to add new features for you, the viewer, to enjoy. If you are interested in donating, please contact Joel Shuey at 701-893-3225. Again, that's Joel Shuey at 701-893-3225. Thank you for watching, and thanks for your support of Shanley TV. Nice dish from Leininger. Gets in the Nowak with an easy layup. And you just want to keep seeing stuff like that for the Deacons.
Sure do.
Getting in close to the basket and getting these layups. Beiswinger has it at the top. Guarded by Jail. Steps through, puts in the floater.
Tough shot from Beiswinger, but he knocks it down.
Yeah. Crispin now has it for the Deacons, brings the ball up the floor. It looks like he's slowing it down a bit. They're trying to set up an offense. Pajeo's got on the wing. Over to Kraft, who drives. Nice layup from Kraft. Good take there.
And the Deacons are getting to the rack here like we've been talking about, and it's really paid off for them. Knocking down some easy shots.
Good defense from Crispin. As he forces. Oh, he's called for the foul there.
Maybe he's getting a little too handsy out there.
Yeah.
For the
I
ref's liking.
definitely don't disagree with that call. He's getting up there. Beiswinger is going to inbound it for the Eagles, it looks like. And that's Caden's third foul, Crispin's third foul. So he will have to sit for a bit because you'll definitely need him at the end of the game if this Deacon run continues. Tough shot from Clavo, it's short. Almost boarded by Camara. And he's a real presence on both the defense and the offensive side for rebounds. He just flies in there. Just got a lot of reach through the boards. Nowak drives, kicks it out to Kraft, who drives, pulls up, just short on that jumper. Clavo now bringing the ball up the court for the Eagles. Over to York. Back to Clavo. Goes to work in the post. Ajeo jumps early and Clavo draws a foul.
And he sure got in the line a lot tonight, hasn't he, Carter?
Yeah. He definitely has. He's been shooting a lot. The whole team has been shooting a lot of free throws tonight. And one thing I will say about Clavo is he's a very methodical player. He seems just very calm out there. Just
plays at his own pace.
Yeah. Very, very comfortable on the basket with the basketball in his hand. Makes the first free throw. Shoot the second to extend the lead to 13. Busick now. Over to Jay on the corner. And Nowak's got it now. Almost stolen there from Clavo, but Kraft gets it back. And Clavo, some hustle there. And Camara just strips it, takes it from Kraft. As Beiswinger brings it up now. Starts to slow it down. Hasbargen, corner three. Just off the mark. And Beiswinger, nice rebound there. Passes to Camara, who gets the layup. And yeah, after that timeout there from Bart Manson, the Eagles have really settled in and kind of started playing their brand of basketball again, I would say. They tightened up their defense and got their offense going a bit.
Completely agree, Carter.
Let's see if the Deacons have a response now. See if they can get another run going. Busick, corner three. And, ooh, the ball gets
a wedgie.
Stuck. A wedgie, I guess, as York gets it down. And, yeah, I mean that run from the Deacons, you know, it was almost too good to be true there for a bit because it just seemed like the roles had almost completely reversed from the first half. But the Eagles settled in a bit now.
And the Deacons getting a second chance after that wedgie.
Busick will inbound. And not sure exactly what's going on here as we're just kind of waiting. There we go. Busick inbounds it to Chrisman. Chrisman looking for somewhere to go. Spin
Good
move,
spin.
but good hands there from York as he strips it out to Leininger, shoots a jumper just off. From Leininger.
And that might have been Caden's first career assist while laying on the ground.
Yeah,
I guess we'll never know.
almost. Good hands from Nowak as he almost takes that pass away. Chrisman down to York. Tough shot, no good, but Kamara flies him, almost gets a board, and the ball is going all over the place now as Hasbargen picks it up for the Eagles. York now drives. Turnaround, kicks out to Beiswinger. Tough shot there. In and out. And Kamara, just great effort. Great effort on the boards there from Kamara.
Yeah, he's killing the Deacons in the glass, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, they're not even doing a bad job of boxing him out. It's just, he just,
He's such a high flyer.
yeah, such long arms too. He just gets over as Scar, shoots a three. But he just reaches over the top of you and just either tips it or just takes that board right from you. As Chrisman hands it off to Leininger. Swings it over to Busick, who drives, kicks it out to Jail. Thought about the three. Nice pass down to Busick. And one there from Busick. And the bench is fired up there from the Deacons. Busick has a chance to cut this lead down to 12. And looks like Klebo and Havelka sub in for the Eagles. And Bernhardt subs in for the Deacons. Busick too strong of that. Good board there from Havelka. Coach Manson really wants York to get over to that side of the court, it looks like, because I could hear him yelling very clearly from up here. Beiswinger, tough shot. Too strong. Nice board from Nowak. Pushing the pace now. Nice feed down to Bernhardt. Tough
and he
shot.
goes up strong and puts it in. And this leads down to 11 with just under 5 minutes to go.
And, you know, you mentioned at halftime this lead might be tough to come back from this lead, but well, at least the Deacons can at least build some momentum here going into their next game, and I think they've done exactly that. They've got a chance to come back still, and they've definitely got some momentum right now.
They sure do.
Because this is a good Eagles team, and they've played a really good second half here tonight.
Full Shanley timeout.
Coach Weber calls a full timeout now for the Deacons. And what do you,
winning a big half like this against one of the best teams in the EDC, that's momentum you really can carry on to your next game. And try to turn that into some wins here late in the season and bring that into the EDC tournament and finish the season strong.
yeah, because you never know what can happen at the end of the season here. The EDC tournament's always, it's anybody's game. So
It sure is.
see if the Deacons can build some momentum and maybe come and roll and see what happens. Eagles, on the other hand, just trying to keep their hot streak going here as they're 9-3 on the season. This is hopefully going to be. They're hoping it's going to be a good win for them and just keep playing their brand of basketball right now because it's been looking tough to stop for a lot of teams.
It sure has.
And they've got just such like a great depth of players that allows them to play very quick pace. And out of timeout.
Let's see if Bart Manson, these Davies Eagles, drew up a good inbound play. Get an easy basket off the inbound.
Gets it to Hasbargen. Passes to Clayball. Not necessarily an easy basket. J.O. steals it. Good pump fake from a J.O. Nice layup.
A great play by Ajeo there, and the lead's down to single digits.
Yeah, just keep playing some good defense here. And the Deacons have really been doing a great job of getting their hands on the ball, getting some steals. Looks like it'll be a foul on Chrisman. That'll be his fourth. So that's something you really got to watch out for. He's going to have to clean it up. And
In the game for Shanley, number 14,
And
Coach,
Weber's going to decide to save him for these final minutes.
I was going to say, I saw Coach Weber thinking about it on the bench there. He was wondering if he should sub him out or not, and I guess he decides to do so eventually.
It's always a tough decision to make.
Yeah. York with the ball now on Nowak. Kicks it out to Claybo. Drives on J.O. Tough shot.
Wow.
That was a tough one there from Claybo as he'll get fouled and go to the line. And that's a killer there. He can brought the lead back up to 11 for the Eagles and can make it 12 if he puts this one in. And that's just a tough sequence of events there for Deacon fans. Free throw falls, and that extends lead to 12. Nowak bringing the ball up the floor. Pass it to Leininger, hands off to J.O. Jeep 3 from J.O., too strong. Good effort there from Leininger to crash the boards. Gets his hand on it but can't pull it down. Claybo now. Nice hands from J.O. Feel like I've said that a few times tonight.
Yeah.
Deacons run on the fast break, and good hands from Claybo, but J.O. gets it back. Kicks it out to Busick. Oh, too strong. Gets his rebound, though. Leininger over to J.O. Thought about the three. Bernhardt with the hook. Good effort from Nowak.
As they get a third chance at this possession.
Nowak goes in floater, no good.
And
Claybo finally hauls down the board. Good possession there from the Deacons, but they just couldn't put any of those shots in. And, I mean, you got to take full advantage of these possessions right now if you're a Deacon, as the Deacons, because you're starting to run out of time. Just hit under 3 minutes to go. As Busick's got it now. Pass to Bernhardt in the post, kicks out to Leininger. 3, no good. As Havelka gets the board.
we're down to crunch time here with just over 2.5 to go as Coach Manson calls timeout.
And I'm not sure exactly what's going on there, but I don't think he's quite happy with York as he's yelling at him, get over there by him.
Really?
I don't know if he's trying to call a play or what exactly is going on. But
Yep. Just trying to take control of this game for the last few minutes and walk away McCormick Gymnasium with a W.
yeah, 12-point lead right now for the Eagles. And we'll see what the Deacons can do coming out of this timeout from Davies.
You'd probably expect them to bring some pressure here, right? Try to force some turnovers and create some offense late, right?
Yeah, I mean, you got nothing to lose at this point if you're a Deacon, because can only go up from here, right?
Yeah.
Shanley TV is made possible in part by the Shanley Athletic Club and their generous members. Check out their website today at ShanleyAthleticClub.com to learn how your membership contributes to Shanley TV, the Deacon Den, and many other student-athlete needs. While you're there, be sure to renew your annual membership by clicking the Join Now button or become a member if you're not one already. It's easy to become a member and anyone can join, so sign up today. The Shanley Athletic Club, taking Deacon athletics to a higher level. And both coaches were taking their time there on that timeout, making sure they're using up all the time they've got to try and bring this one home at the end of the game. Claybo with the ball now. Nice pass there to Camara. Pulls up with a jumper, too strong. Crispin with the board. Got to push the pace now for the Deacons. Wide open is Crispin, but elects to pass it to Leininger. In the corner for Busick, drives in. Gets out. Crispin now, going to work on Camara. Cross court to a J.O. Busick, deep 3. Boarded by Nowak. Nice layup there. Nice play from Nowak as the Deacons are bringing the press now, because you got to get a turnover.
You sure do.
Just under 2 minutes left to go. 10-point lead for the Eagles. Nice pass to Camara. And that is Crispin's 5th, I believe.
And he'll be out of this game, and that's a tough way to go out, isn't it?
Yeah. I was excited to see what Camara was going to do there, though. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
Looking for a bit of a dunk or something.
Mm-hmm.
But tough one for Chrisman, as he's going to have to sit and watch for the rest of this game. And Camaro will be shooting two. First one falls. Second one to extend the lead to 12. And he does so. Nowak now bringing the ball to the Deacons, and you really got to push the pace here. Not a lot of time. Nice drive from Jail. Nice floater. Tough shot there from Jail.
As the Deacons continue this pressure.
Yeah, and you don't really have a choice. You got to just hope to get some steals. And looks like it'll be called out on the Deacons. And Bart Manson wants another timeout. And the Deacons, the Deacons haven't been doing a bad job here towards the end. You got to just put your shots in, I think,
it's always hard when you're trying to fight a lead like that. But they've done a good job. But this Davies team is a hard team to press. A lot of good ball handlers. They don't get rattled easily, and they're gonna keep finding open shots that you give up when you do press like that.
Yeah. Yeah, you're always gonna give something up if you're playing that aggressively, and you just kind of gotta hope that they either miss or hope for just minimize as much as possible. You know what I mean?
Yep. Exactly, Carter.
And Deacons not quite out of it yet. 10-point lead for the Eagles.
With a minute 22 to go, it's possible, Carter.
But
they're going to need a lot of things to go the Shanley way.
Yeah, it'll have to be quite the run. And I wonder if Coach Weber is drawing up some press right now, trying to get a steal for the Deacons, trying to find a way to get them some extra possessions. Because you already know Coach Manson for the Eagles is trying to find a way to do the exact opposite and hold on to the ball for as long as possible.
Long possession team.
And oh my goodness. Alley-oop there.
I mean, that was just unreal. There's no way around it. I don't think I've ever seen that in Fargo, North Dakota.
Yeah, that Coach Manson used his timeout to the
Wow, that was an aggressive play call, but well worth it. For at least my own entertainment. I mean, that was unreal.
Yeah, that was great to see. Great. He was flying on that one.
He sure was.
Busick now into Nowak. J.O. drives. Good pump fake, and nice shot there from J.O.
He really has been good with that floater tonight, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's been doing a great job of driving. He's been creating opportunities for the Deacons all over the floor tonight.
Sure has.
Especially with his steals, just getting some extra possessions. Try and get another one on Claybo. Nice move from Claybo. Gave him the head fake. And Bart Manson with another timeout. I'm kind of excited to see what he's going to.
Yeah, I was going to say, if he sends in another Alpha Camaro lob, I'd be pretty happy.
Yeah, see if he's got something else in his back pocket. And the Eagles have been maintaining this 10-point lead here, as it seems like the Deacons get a tough bucket and the Eagles come down and just get one back. And but as a Deacon fan, you like to see that their offense is going right now.
Yeah, it is.
And that's a good thing to have going in this next game.
And what do we say? Win this half? I mean, they're 10 points up in this half, right? They're down 20 coming into it. So I just consider that a pretty good half for the Deacons, and like I said, carry that into their game on Friday night and try to turn that one into a W.
Yeah. Pass to York, who's driving up the floor. Tough shot from York. Camara almost gets the board. And it looks like the Eagles fans are not happy with that. They wanted a foul. Nowak drives in, misses the layup. And you got to have that one, but... And Nowak will pick up a foul. And 22 seconds now, 10-point lead for the Eagles, and they're shooting two. This one's looking a bit out of reach for the Deacons.
It sure is, but like we said, good second half from the Deacon.
Yeah,
nonetheless.
can't be too mad coming out of this game. I mean, the first half you definitely had some stuff to clean up, but that's all part of it too. Is you came in, made your halftime adjustments, turned it around a bit, and that's something Coach Weber I'm sure is happy to see, because you implement what he said, and in the future if the game's closer, and you can maybe do something with that. And it looks like the Deacons are going to still try and cut down this lead here. Jail, nice move. Oh, just too strong. Gets his rebound, though. Short on that one. Gets out of
And
it.
third time's a charm here as he cuts it back down to 10.
Yeah. And they're just trying to go quick. 3 seconds left. It looks like they're just going to let it run out here. And looks like the Eagles will take this one home. For Adam Fitzgerald and our entire crew, I'm Carter Mitchell. The final score from Fargo Shanley tonight is Deacons with 60, Fargo Davies Eagles 70. To watch the archived version of this entire game and our other broadcasts, go to shanleytv.com. The proceeding has been a presentation of Shanley TV.